WTLB, this is broadcast. Great people in the studio way. So we got a couple of sponsor scenes real quickly, and we'll be right back.
Hey, let's take a short break. About a journey of three individuals that about now, and yes, we need to transform our wallets. Literally transform our wallets. So they talk about overcoming their too. Yes. Why would I be selfish with all the wisdom that I've been binging lately? Just listening to all of their different past episodes and their most recent episodes. Crypto Unplugged has special episodes that's tailored for the novice, those who are in between, and those who are even advanced. You can hear some of the stories and resonate with this whole crypto amazing puzzle. Join them on the journey. Don't go nowhere. Simply go over to Spotify, wherever you listen to any podcast. Tell them that Marcus Hart sent you with a review. Of course, leave them a review and tell them that I sent you, Marcus Hart, from Transform Your Media Network, from all your special and favorite shows that you binge over here. Add them to your favorites list. Add them to your subscription list. However you got to do it. But listen to them right now, because this crypto thing is blowing out of the water and you're going to get lost. So until next time, many blessings, peace, and lots of love.
You finna watch it? What time you gotta go back?
Hey, you guys, we're going to take a quick break real quick. And if you've been enjoying my show, I know you're going to enjoy another show that I'm going to tell you about right now. This guy who's a podcast, he's a 20-year veteran of the Canadian Armed Forces. He's been in the Army for quite some time, and he is bootstrapped with knowledge. When I say that he's got the stuff, he's got the stuff, because now it's modernism of our so-called failing politics and government in the Western world. It's great that we got somebody who stands for real freedom and prosperity. We need people like that. I'm talking about the Krusty Canuck podcast. They bring weekly episodes on Podbean and YouTube. Go and be a part of the dialogue and the humor on today's issue with the Krusty Canuck podcast. Simply with a listen, a like, and make sure you subscribe. You gotta subscribe so you can get all of the weekly details and all of the weekly episodes. You don't want to be, lost in the sauce somewhere. And when you do that, leave some type of comment, leave your timestamp so that you can tell them that, like, hey, Transform You Live show. Since you don't know. All right, check it out right now. We got the details right in the episode description, and it's somewhere at the bottom right here too. Okay, we are back. We are back to the show. So if you were trying to get us on YouTube, we might be having some technical difficulties there. We're trying to figure that out. So it might be a little bit of a delay at the moment on trying to get that situated. But as you can see, we got some gentlemen who's in the building right now, and we're going to go ahead and allow them to introduce themselves from the right to the left. So what's going on, gentlemen?
What's good? What's going on?
Hey man, it's a pleasure to be joined by you guys. You guys made the trip up to see the and be joined with us today. Why don't you go ahead and just introduce yourselves and tell us just what you're all about.
Um, I'm Young Swagger. It's BTA Drop Boys. I've been the movement. That's the movement. Rappers. We do it all. You know, it's BTA, cello. Everything is everything. We been doing this for like what at least 10 years. And we did shows. We didn't met with some nice people. We done met with some celebrities. We done did a lot of stuff, man. It's really a way of life. It's really a lifestyle. It's more than just music. It's more than just rap. A lot of stuff that transpired behind this. So it's our lifestyle. BTA Drop Boys.
Indeed. So man, like
Cello, uh, just piggybacking off of like what Young Swagger was saying. Uh, what has it been like, just going on that journey so far, man, and and being able to connect with Young Swagger, and maybe tell us a little bit about like how y'all was able to connect.
Man, it was a good journey. He really brought me around. After that, we just was tight. We got together. We started doing the music thing. Everybody started tapping in. Then we started taking it serious. He a good dude. Rock with him.
Indeed, indeed. So like, um, highlighting just on like being able to like meet like celebrities and and just what the industry has like brought you so far. Do you feel like that has given you a lot of experience in order to like kind of like give you a little bit of growth in terms of like how you want to identify yourself as an artist, Young Swagger?
Um, really like my approach is just always like just stay real, be me. You know what I mean? Tell our story, and the way I do it. I don't really like the. I wouldn't say I glorify like violence or anything, but that was my lifestyle at one point in time. So I just express it in how I know how to express it, and I'm just gonna be me until my casket closed. That's just what it is. We ain't trying to be nobody. We ain't trying to be like nobody. We don't got no hate for nobody. We don't hate on nobody. It's just it's real love. We brothers for real, for real. So that's all we try to do is uplift each other and just carry on. For Drive for True, for the guys that's locked up. So, yeah, that's really pretty much it. We just be ourselves, man. Nobody else.
Yeah, I think that's real important, especially when you're trying to strive to like, separate yourself from everybody else out here. There's a lot of people, you know, uh, in the industry right now. Um, like they might say like, oh, you sound like such and such. You know, have you ever gotten that, or like, are you still like you said, you focus on like doing your own thing, being who you is, like, just speaking on like what you was raised and experienced growing up.
I mean, maybe some instrumentals or something. Maybe somebody be like, "Oh, this sound like a woo woo or woo woo," but like when you hear somebody from BTA Drop Boys, they BTA Drop Boys because it's like no cocky stuff. I ain't arrogant. I'm just confident in our abilities. Like we all we all sound different, but we got the same lingo. So no, we don't really sound like we got our own sound. It's P music, man. It's for real. We got our own sound. We don't sound like nobody.
I like that. I like that. So we just got another one that just dropped in, from the group. So why don't you introduce yourself to the people out there? You live over here on WTLB, this broadcast on the Connect People Next show. What's going on?
What to do? So my name Takeoff, man.
So take off in the building. So welcome to the show. Take off. I know you got to take off literally for a
That's the
little.
real takeoff right there, man. That's the real
Yeah,
takeoff.
he lived the name.
Man, but I ain't never ran from shit.
I like that. I like that. So like what you stepped into the conversation, on like just what y'all journey been, and and just on the whole importance of like just being real to who you is as an artist. Swagger spoke a lot about like speaking on and just rapping on just experience. Like, do you also like kind of like identify with that? Is that like what you put in your art form?
I ain't gonna lie, I only been rapping for like 3 months, so
Okay,
however I'm feeling, that's how the music gonna get.
I
So
like that.
so one day I might be feeling, I just That's the music you're gonna get. You get this type of music. I make different type of music. I'm versatile with it. For real.
So, how did you get introduced to Young Swagger? You know, like, how did you connect with Young Swagger and Cello?
It's my brothers.
Yeah. So I just got a note passed to me in the early statement said that. Okay, what is P music? Okay, so you said that earlier, Young Swagger, in a statement.
It's an art, man. It's a lifestyle. It's a way of life. You know, from our what you say, geographical location. You say that, but you know, where somebody from. When you hear one of them BTA drop boys on that beat, man, you gonna be like, yeah, that's the geographical region.
Got our own flows.
Yeah, we got our own sound. That's P music. You ain't gonna hear nothing like it. You will never hear nothing like it. They try to duplicate it. They might take an ad lib. They might. There's a lot of stuff they might try to do, but
Yeah, so our camera got knocked a little bit, but we that's why we got different camera angles. So we you know why camera one get situated. Uh, man, I like that, man. Just 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 hearing that and you repping for, like, you know, where you from and standing up for where you from. I think that's real important. You know, so like at this point in time, like, are you a part of like any other teams, or like any do you have any other artists that are associated with you guys right now?
yeah, we got a million of them. We got BTA Beezy, so that's bro. You got BTA Reader. You got BTA Dro. You got TMT, KD, Big KD. You got BTA Trap. It's a lot. I can go for days. Like, and everybody valid though. Everybody nice. And I ain't just saying this because these my bros. I ain't saying this because these my bros. You know, 'cause I keep it real. We might be in the studio, but like, nah, man, that suck. We don't like that. I don't like that. You know what I mean? But man, they nice, man. Every last one of them, you can find them on wherever. Like, they nice. So just type in BTA. You get a variety of different artists, and you will still know they BTA though. You won't still know they a drop boy because that sound, like I said, just can't be duplicated. You just kind of gotta know. Just kind of gotta be there, like, through the mud, from the mud.
I like that. So like in terms of, like, you know, what you want the people to like feel the most out of, like, the music you guys putting out, like, you know, what exactly is that for for each of you? You know, so
For them to see the vision of what everybody go through in life. That's
okay,
what that's the art of music.
right.
Motivation music.
Motivation, struggle music, you know, where we come from. We be trying to let the world know, you know, basically what we go through on a daily basis.
I'm really like, you know, I don't really like, I don't make a lot of, like struggle music because I kind of don't like the. I support it, of course. My homies, I listen to theirs all day, but you know what I'm saying. Me, I'm like a up tempo, uppity, like always happy. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, I got issues, I promise, but I smile, because it could be way worse. So I like to make like music just to make people happy, like get people live, get people turn, like just let's let's get a bottle, let's celebrate, let's have fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong though. Don't get me wrong. I ain't diminishing or minimizing none of my homies doing because I love all their music. You know what I mean? And if I'm going through something, I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna listen to Takeoff. I'm gonna listen to Cello. I'm gonna listen to Rita. I'm gonna listen to Beezy. I'm gonna listen to Leaf. Oh yeah, can't forget Leaf. I'm gonna listen to all of them just because, like I said, so much versatility between everybody. So you like do anything you're going through, moods. You want to be happy. You want to be sad. You want to be mad. You want to do this or do that. Like just tune in. Just play somebody. You gonna catch the drift like immediately. you're gonna feel where a person coming from because we mean what we say. You know what I mean? Ain't no cap. It's nothing cap. None of lie. It's all facts.
I like that. So, Jello, what would you say is like the hardest thing about like, you know, and just switching gears just a little bit, about like being in this industry, like, like just trying to like make music right now in this time right now, like we know that it's a lot going on out in the streets. We know the streets ain't never gonna change. I mean, maybe one day, maybe after, maybe our kids will change it. I don't know. Maybe they kids will change. We don't know. But like,
I,
things is crazy right now. COVID, everything.
I feel like it's a lot of artists, so we just be trying to stick out and be something different, you know?
Yeah.
That's about it, really. Be
Yeah,
something
the game
different.
don't change. The only thing changes is the players.
Right.
The game.
That's it. That's it.
Preach.
I like that. I like that. I
Me
like
personally, I like just coming with my own style, you know?
that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm talking about making music for like, oh yeah, I'm finna knock a nigga out.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, yeah.
I think that's gonna always be the same though. That's the crazy part about it. Like, like emotions don't change. You know.
Whether you put off on the music, you gonna get some money and knock a nigga out.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. 9 times 10, you gonna want to get some money, but you might want to come with something.
Or trying to get a girl. Trying to get a female. That's it. Yeah.
But yeah, long live True too, man. Shout out BTA Low.
Yeah.
BTA Tucker, you know. My boys. They got some
So
hot
like,
shit.
so like, would you take off? You say you making stuff to like try to motivate people, mostly, right? And and I know we need a lot of that, along with like with the happy stuff and like trying to get the bottle, all that. We need that too, like in combination with both of that. I mean that makes for like good recipe, for keeping the mood like right, especially with depression and all that. Um, do you feel like you gotta have yourself in a certain state of mind, whenever you like put yourself down to like connect with a beat?
No, I ain't gonna lie. The beat gonna talk to you. I ain't gonna lie. I just get in and just, however I'm feeling, man. I ain't gonna lie. It just come to me. Like,
What kind of beat you normally looking for? Like I mean,
Like,
but it's saying like you said, it's real hard to like not like be like nobody else.
yeah.
When like so much has been done, but like
So like me personally, I listen to all genres of music,
yeah,
and I know how I like my music to sound. I be kind of wanted to be like the beat and the vocals the same thing. You know what I mean? So like that's what I like want my stuff to sound like. So when I'm on a beat, like you just gonna hear like I ride it crazy, just cause like I want it to be masterpiece. You know what I mean? I want it to be like this. I want it to be intertwined. I want to be one with the beat. So it don't. I mean, for the most part, it don't really matter like what kind of beat I feel like. You know how like Takeoff said, like it gotta like kind of talk to you. You know what I mean? Cause I done rapped over all type of crazy beats, and it just talk to me, and I be like, why I say this, or I say that, or I do this, or I come like this, and shit. That's just where it start. You know what I mean? I I like feeling like I'm one with the beat. That's just it don't matter what kind of beat, but like I said, for the most part, like I like the up tempo, like hard ass 808, simple melody in the background. So just go, and I just go on there. I just get on there, and I just go on there. And I feel like I'm the best. Like can't nobody touch me. Like my flow is impeccable. You know?
hey, man, I dig that, man. Like you see, that made me smile. Because like yeah, it's like that confidence is so important. Like and Cello, with what you making, I think you got to be bold, right? You know, and like is there a certain type of beat you looking for?
Mine be like more like a slower type beat. I like to like kind of rap and sing, sort of, you know. I be trying to switch it up though. I be trying different things. See what I be really right now. I'm trying to find my flow for it. Get it together.
Yeah. So you got promo. You got a promo for the show. The Rich Stepper. That is
That's the takeoff page.
Takeoff, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got notes from above. So we'll disregard that for now. Uh, but we'll move on though. But like in terms of like goals and music, I know y'all got goals, and I know y'all trying to reach goals. Is there ultimate goal for each of you guys that you're trying to reach?
I mean, what everybody trying to do. It ain't about fame. I don't give a damn about fame. I want to be able to sit on my ass and do something I like to do.
Right.
You don't get paid for
Take care
it.
of your people.
Yeah. Number one. Money, man. Money make the world go round. It's simplicity, but it's so intricate at the same time, you know. You gotta be different. You gotta stand out. You gotta put in the groundwork. You gotta put your all in it. I just really feel like, we don't go as hard as we should. 'Cause, like I don't get bad reviews. I mean, somebody ain't gonna like it. They probably just don't like me though.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Everybody can't like it, but for the most part, I mean, it's the proof is in the pudding. You just listen to it. That's how you gotta do. Just listen to it. You ain't gonna dislike it. If you dislike it, you're gonna like it in your head, but you're gonna say out loud like I don't like that. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I just believe my haters, my fans also. So I mean, either way, I'm winning. You know, just keep on hating. Just keep on hating. Keep on talking about me. So everybody else, you tell, they gonna be like, they gonna go in their room, close the door. They might be around their homies. They go in their room, close the door, and be like, this shit slap. This shit cold. You know, that's how they be. For real, that's how they be.
Let you know that
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
let you know you win.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Go ahead, click on it. Oh, I don't like this shit. Go ahead, click on it again. I don't like this shit. But that's good looking for them views though.
What about you, Charlie?
Really, I really forgot the question. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
what's your ultimate goal? What you trying to do with this?
Probably just really put my family on, you know.
Mhm.
Think bigger, invest, shit like that. Get rich, you know. That's about it. We come from a small city, so it's kind of hard to get, a nice
Yeah.
little fan base because we already got the city. We trying to get more than the city, trying to get bigger.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's an impeccable goal, man. And I think um, for a good number of Americans, unless you just like plain like don't give a fuck, like, like that's definitely the goal. Uh, what y'all currently working on right now at this present time?
We everywhere.
Me, I'm just getting myself out there more right now. Like I said, I just started rapping like 3 months ago. For real, I only got like a couple of videos out. They going, it's trying to go crazy. So I'm just working on getting myself out there a little more. Go farther.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go far. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Make sure everybody goes far.
Wanna be no local jokers, man. You know. I mean nationwide. Couple states. It'd be dope when, like Busy and them that do the show. You like everybody rapping it. And just be like, yeah, this where we at.
Imagine the whole
Imagine,
world.
yeah. So imagine if we go to California, LA, and all them rapping. You know what I mean? I know that feeling is probably like a real good high. This is a good high when I'm just around here and they rapping your songs. Like, damn, I was just in Chuck E. Cheese with my daughter and the girl came up to me like, "You Young Swagger?" I was just like, be like that times 50. You know what I mean? So that'd be lit. That's the ultimate goal, man. It's just, of course I want to be rich. Of course I want money, but it's just like, make people happy. Like make people, music. Music is everything. Like music can alter anybody's mood. Like music influence people. It do a lot. Like I said, I don't glorify like, violence or Nothing but I'm just really telling my story and how like what I experienced in my lifestyle and just how I like to express it. So that's really all it is to it. You know what I mean? Because I don't tell everybody to be a rapper. I don't tell everybody to do this or do that. But you know what I mean? It's really just about elevation, man. Just making yourself better, coming up with foolproof ideas to progress in life. You know, so yeah, you might hear me saying this or saying that, but I never ain't glorifying it because I know the struggle I've been through. We all done been through. We all done been in prison. You know, so we know the struggle and there's consequences that come with like them actions. But however I say whatever I say, I'm saying it because I experienced it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's just what it be. Yeah, yeah. Shedding light, like BT said, shedding light.
Exactly. So is it more important than, like, with that being said, is it more important than to, like, because, like, I mean you get a lot of people, and you see this on social media a lot too, and then you hear about it in, like, in the uh, mainstream rap game, about, like, people people comparing rappers who live it and rap about it, and then rappers who just telling a story but ain't necessarily lived it. Studio gangsters, yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, so is that which it's I guess what I'm trying to get at is,
I'm
like,
trying to offend us. You trying to say it's we studio gangsters?
no, 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 no,
Oh,
no, no,
okay.
no. I'm trying to say which one would you say, is, I mean, do you think, does it really matter? Like,
I mean,
that's the question. Does it really matter?
I mean, Drake ain't no gangster. I love Drake.
Right.
No, I guess it's one thing to be like to get on the track and be like, oh, this or all that, and he ain't really like that. You know
Right.
what I mean? But I mean, shit, I don't care for. I mean, if it's good music, it's good music.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think about all the other, like all the politics behind it. You know what I mean? Make good music, just make good music. I can't get on no song to be lying. That's just me though. To my morals, to my principles, my values. I ain't get on no song lying, but I mean, some people do, and it is what it is. If it's a good song, it's a good song. But
Yeah.
we don't do it. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that. We don't do that. What story would we be telling if we would be lying? Like, how we can expect somebody to respect it or feel where we coming from if they ain't really where we came from? But other people, they can do it. Like, that's them ultimately. But yeah, it ain't like that over this way.
I like that. So like, just switching up a little bit, you know, how many songs or albums or EPs do you guys have, like, out right now?
Um, you ain't got no album. I done made like three. I got for sure three. I only got one that's actually still on like a media platform.
Mhm.
Well, I actually got two, cause I got an EP on iTunes for like 4 or 5 songs. And I got an old one on that Piff, but I probably made like four altogether. Cover art, all that stuff. But I mean, I probably got a million songs. I mean, he been dropping like crazy. He been dropping like crazy. Like, we ain't put it out. They ain't didn't release a lot of music, but they got a lot of music.
Yeah, I'm still organizing it and cleaning my shit up before I know what I'm gonna do and how I'm gonna do it, so I can do it the right way.
Exactly. Yeah, that
That's
market's
exactly
important, and
what it is.
yeah, and you definitely want to tell a story, especially, like, I can definitely appreciate that, and I can understand that. Um, yeah, I appreciate that, man. I think the fans gonna appreciate that too. And speaking of fans, like, you guys, like, say y'all got a big fan base, out from where y'all come from. Um, you know, what are some of your fans saying, and, like, maybe who's your greatest fan?
Probably the kids.
Mm.
The kids. The kids love us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit, everybody do really.
Right.
Cause like Young said, the niggas who hate, levels too.
Yeah.
They
They low key.
bring it in too, man.
Yeah, they won't be paying attention.
Yeah.
That's how that be.
And then a lot of people be like, you know, they troublemakers
Right.
or whatever. But like I said, you ain't got nothing positive to say. What can you really? I mean, you know, you're gonna say something negative, and then what? How much negative can you really say? You can't really say, oh, he this or he that. You know what I mean? You're gonna just be like, oh, they trouble or they always in some shit or whatever. But I mean, it is what it is. I love it. I love when I get critiqued in any shape, fashion, or form, whatever.
Yeah. So, yeah, he fanning over there. So.
He going through it, bitch.
Yeah, he going through it over there. So.
Gotta keep him right.
Mhm.
Marker, I want to say 18 to 24 female crowd. That's they fans. That's who love them. I see it.
Okay.
So I'm trying to reel in the Cougars too. Fuck it.
Yeah. So, yeah. Hey.
I'm on mamas and everything. Everybody listen to this.
Yeah, but there's one thing, you know, there's one thing about like, yeah, he said Cougars that I guess
He want granny.
he want granny.
He said he want granny round with the blick.
Granny vibe too.
Yeah, he want granny with the blick.
No, shit like that. I got some really fun too.
Yeah.
So I said I'm organizing myself right now. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just getting it all together.
Right.
See how I'm gonna put it out. When I put it out, so it can get put out right.
Indeed. You know, so it's one thing about you know, express yourself through music, and like one thing, you know, you come to learn about, like, you know, just working with this music, it's just you start learning about yourself a little bit, you know. Maybe you have learned some things through life that you want to put in this music, you know. What's the biggest thing that you probably learned about yourself or learned about life, you know, while doing music? Or maybe you went through something outside of music and then you decided to put it in there, or you thought about it.
I learned about the music for real. Oh shit! I just get in there and just go. I ain't gonna lie. I just get in there and just go. I ain't gonna like my shit just be coming. I don't no right, no nothing. I just go. Everything off the heart and mind. I ain't gonna lie. That's what I learned about myself.
Okay.
Damn,
Go ahead. You go ahead.
because really this shit came. It came from like your deep ambition type shit. You know, everything you seen, saw. You know, so shit. That's how I rap it in the studio.
What I learned is going there talking that better. You know, somebody gonna see if you really like that, or somebody gonna really see if what you talking about for real. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you was like the studio gangsters and stuff. Motherfucker done tried them. Like, for instance, Plies. Let's say Plies. You know, they say it ain't his life. He rapping his brother life. Woo woo woo. See him motherfucker ran on stage, suplexed him, took his chain, all type of stuff. You know what I mean? So motherfuckers, you know, that's why I'm just a firm believer in, you know what I'm saying, not fabricating nothing or saying nothing, because I know a motherfucker might pull your car or a motherfucker might try you just because you say you like that. So some motherfuckers just want to see if you like that for real.
Oh, yeah.
So I just know, like, you know, it goes back to, like, you know, what's the saying? Mean what you say what you mean.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's how I approach you know what I'm saying, everything. I ain't like I was, you know, how I used to be while back in then. Like, I'm way more preserved now, but you know, I know how to handle myself in any type of situation. So I just want to be rich though. Really, that's what matters.
But make sure you bring the mic a little bit. Yeah, you can take the headphones off of there too.
Okay.
Yeah, Cello, you got like, you want to add to that?
Really, it's just, for me, it's really finding out who I am. You know what I'm saying? Getting out my comfort zone, things like that. Really learning about myself. You know, because when I rap, what come to my mind and my feelings, that's what I, speak out on. So really, that basically, like,
You said something, that kind of jumped out at me, Swagger, you know, about how rappers been tried, you know,
based off like what they rap about. We think about like some of the rappers who just like who's part of that lifestyle, and then like that lifestyle carries over, um, outside of the music. Like do do you consider yourself like an advocate, against that, like against like rappers being messed with, um, you know, for what they talk about, or do you feel like, man, like shit, like I just gotta be ready. I gotta keep it on me. You know what I'm saying? If it come to that,
Man, really, I'm just not going. Like,
right,
whether I'm rapping or I ain't, you know what I mean?
right,
Yeah, I might be laughing, I might joke, I might, you know what I'm saying, always seem happy, but I'm just not going. I'm just about respect, you know. You don't respect me. However I gotta earn it from you. You don't respect me, you won't be scared of me. So, I mean, I'd rather a motherfucker respect me than be scared of me, because a scared motherfucker do anything.
right.
But, I die by my respect. And that's just what it is. Like, every man bleed, every man breathe. I don't fear no man. So, I mean, if you feel like that's something you want to do, I mean, then that's your prerogative. Them your demons you gotta fight, but it just ain't that this way. I ain't gonna go for that type of stuff. So, but I'm cool though. I'm chilling though.
In other words, don't play with us.
Yeah,
They know that. They know not to play with us.
yeah, just don't play. We ain't gonna play.
Yeah. Hey, that's a good thing. So something a little bit more lighter, than that. Like, what was the funniest thing that like, maybe happened while you were writing, or maybe while you was recording?
I got a lot of funny moments.
Right.
Oh yeah.
We cool, man.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, like a lot of times my homie Kane, he locked up right now. Like I do something, or my homie Trap. I rap something to him and shit. Like they look at each other. They be like, man, that shit suck. How they say it in that same monologue. They be like, man, that shit suck. I do the same shit to them. So it just be funny. Like they won't be funny when it's about you,
Right.
but when it's about them, it be funny. Then we just be having a lot of classes though. When there's a lot of us around, we have a lot of funny shit. I don't know. We just have a good time. We brothers, so shit. You know what brothers do. Y'all laugh, y'all fight, y'all argue, and repeat the cycle. At the end of the day, it's all love. And everybody don't go to war about each other. So
Really, shit.
it's funny shit that happen.
Funny, it could be something fun too. It ain't gotta be necessarily funny.
I don't really know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Takeoff probably got something. Takeoff, he the one really be going crazy.
Turn this in the city, man. Real life. I ain't gonna lie, for real though, we just be having a ball.
Yeah.
Kick it how we kick it, man. For real, for real. That's just that's just like how you do with your family, a family. So shit, we just kick it how we kick it. Have a good time every time we around.
So, what we gonna do? We gonna take a quick little break, real quickly. So as you can see, I just poured another couple water up. Let me see. I just here. I'm looking on. Oh, here we go. Yeah. So got the camera back on me over here. So yeah, we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna acknowledge some sponsors real quickly, and then we'll be right back. So we got Cello in the building, Takeoff, and as well as Young Swagger. They telling their stories, also letting you know what's going on, giving you some updates, and also they tapping in here on WTLB. This is broadcast Transform You Radio, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, on the Connect PE Mix Show. So we'll be right back with a break from our sponsors. Hey, let's take a short break real quickly because I want to tell you about Crypto Unplugged. I was just ecstatic when this landed in my lap because Crypto Unplugged is simply about a journey of three individuals that is entering into the crypto space. Now, we all know that crypto is becoming quite popular right about now, and yes, we need to transform our wallets. Literally transform our waters. So, they talk about overcoming their obstacles and defining the popular opinion to finally be in a place where goals can be realized. And they want to get you there too. Yes. Why would I be selfish with all the wisdom that I've been binging lately? Just listening to all of their different past episodes and their most recent episodes. Crypto Unplugged has special episodes that's tailored for the novice, those who are in between, and those who are even advanced. You can hear some of the stories and resonate with this whole crypto amazing puzzle. Join them on the journey. Don't go nowhere. Simply go over to Spotify, wherever you listen to any podcast. Tell them that Marcus Hart sent you with a review. Of course, leave them a review and tell them that I sent you, Marcus Hart, from Transform Your Media Network, from all your special and favorite shows that you binge over here. Add them to your favorites list. Add them to your subscription list. However you gotta do it, but listen to them right now because this crypto thing is blowing out of the water, and you're gonna get lost. So until next time, many blessings, peace, and lots of love.
You can't. What up? Can't. You know it. Hey, it's only so much. It's only so much you can say, man.
Hey, you guys, we're going to take a quick break real quick. And if you've been enjoying my show, I know you're going to enjoy another show that I'm going to tell you about right now. This guy who's a podcast, he's a 20-year veteran of the Canadian Armed Forces. He's been in the Army for quite some time, and he is bootstrapped. Now, when I say that he's got the stuff, he's got the stuff. Because not only is he speaking out against the crazy trend of victimhood, he's also speaking out against identity politics,
Why you ain't come?
also talking about the maxing and relaxing, hill idle leadership of our so-called failing politics and government in the Western world. It's great that we got somebody who stands for real freedom and prosperity. We need people like that. I'm talking about the Krusty Canuck podcast. They bring weekly episodes on Podbean and YouTube. Go and be a part of the dialogue and the humor on today's issue with the Krusty Canuck podcast. Simply with a listen, a like, and make sure you subscribe. You gotta subscribe so you can get all of the weekly details and all of the weekly episodes. You don't want to be, lost in the sauce somewhere. And when you do that, you live show, since you right on know. All right, check it out right now. We got the details right in the episode description, and it's somewhere at the bottom right here too. All right.
Just caught on.
All right, we back on the Kinetic PE Mix Show with your host DJ Potential on the WTLB. This is broadcast Transform You Radio, so Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Yeah, man, we just heard from our sponsors, Krusty Canuck Podcast. Shout out to Krusty Canuck Podcast for choosing to sponsor us, and also the cryptocurrency podcast as well. Also want to shout out North Bay Freight for providing the wonderful facilities here that you guys have been watching. If you're listening, you know that you've been rocking with us for so long, and just this summer we had the opportunity to move to this location and been rocking ever since. So shout out to North Bay Freight, and if you're looking to have anything shipped from the East Coast to the West Coast, North Bay Freight got you. And if you're looking for a job, if you're looking to, get behind those big 16 wheelers, put it in the clutch a couple of times, whatever. North Bay Freight, they hiring as always. They looking for truck drivers. If you got your own truck and you want to subcontract with North Bay Freight, got you. Hit them up on Facebook and on Instagram at North Bay Freight. And additionally, we want to shout out as well Buckwild Designs. Buckwild Designs. So if you want to cheer on the Bucks or any team, Buckwild Designs got you. The best way to hook up with them, they got a Facebook group on Facebook. They got a Facebook group, Buckwild Designs. So check them out. Buckwild T-shirts. Go Bucks! You know, let's bring home another championship this year. So with that being said, let's turn back to our show. We got Young Swagger in the building. We got Takeoff. We got Cello. So man, and then we got a couple guests that's in the background too. BT, you know, you can just step in. He can see you right there. So and then we got a lovely assistant, Mercy is in the building too. So they had a couple cameo appearances and in camera three. So if you're looking at camera three right now, they had a couple cameo appearances. So I've been playing around with the camera angles, and so if you happen to see two other individuals, that haven't stepped on the mic, that's who that was. So they've been formally introduced. So now you know who they are. So you'll be like, who is those people in the background? That's who they is. So let's get back to it. So man, like I know it's a couple of things going on. Currently, that you guys like, got probably got coming up or whatever. What's happening otherwise, man? Outside of what we talked about.
Our kids.
Yeah, we can talk about that. I got them too.
But I mean, really, man, really, we just trying to elevate in any aspect that's gonna generate any type of capital. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we looking into a couple other things. It's all about manifestation. So we ain't gonna speak on it at this time, but just know we working. It ain't just about music. You know,
Right.
it's to be a hustler is to have an income, man, all different ways. So just know we working.
Now, yeah, you are too. Okay. So I know, like, when we talk about collaborations, I know you guys got yourselves to collaborate with, but if you could collaborate with anybody in the industry, who would that be? Or it would it, if it, would it be anybody at all?
I mean, I guess it ain't. I mean, I guess it ain't ideal, but shit, if you want a number one song, shit, collab with Drake. I collab with Drake. I know him be on after that. Chris, Chris is gonna take it to the next level.
TV shit. I'm working on myself shit. If it ever come to a point where we bump heads and shit like that, with like the collabing part being shit, it'll happen. But other than that shit, I'm just focused right now. Working.
Right, right. What you cello?
Probably really the same thing they share. Really just working with ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, if it happens, it happens.
Indeed. Yeah. Now speaking of just industry stuff, like if you happen to like, and we ain't gonna say happen when y'all do make it to that level, and like and you find yourself like being mainstream. Uh, is there a particular thing that like you would do differently from like what all these other mainstream artists do when it comes to like the scandals and like and all of that type of stuff?
I can do whatever the fuck I want to do anyway. I mean, shit. The only difference gonna be is I'm in the public eye, but I'm gonna do whatever I want to do. So I don't give a damn on no scandal or whatever media might have something to say about whatever. Cause yeah, maybe some scandalous shit going on at home.
Yeah.
It just ain't family. But I'm gonna do whatever I want to do anyway. So I don't really even. I don't even care. Really.
See, like that point there come in life,
Yeah.
when it come in life, I ain't gonna lie. I'm chilling, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just going with how it come, however it come. Really, I'm just really like I said. I'm only like take it serious, and I'm doing it to put us on. Like
Right.
one of us gonna get seen. That's all I do it for. That's why I go hard. in the studio every day. So when that time come, I ain't trying to be like nobody else. My own lane.
Me probably it'd just be switching it up a little bit, not doing the same thing I used to do.
Mhm.
Just try to switch it. 'Cause a lot of people they be getting rich and then they get bumped off with guns and all that extra stuff. I'll probably just switch it up a little bit, make sure I'm in the clear. Try
Right.
to, yeah, that's about it. Try to stay out the way.
Indeed, indeed. Now, if you ever got approached with like a major contract deal, like I know there's a lot of people now that feel like, okay, I'm not signing no deal because like of the way people been like raped in the game, like do you ever like think about that, you know uh the implications of that, uh and and if that was to happen, like would you take a deal, or do you feel like like this is the route for you, you choosing this journey?
Well, I'm well, I ain't no dummy, so I mean, before you just before you sign anything, really, you should read what the hell you sign.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I ain't no dummy. I mean, if I see it like best fit for me, my family, and the team, like then yeah. But like I said, I'm gonna read it and understand every part of it. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? So that way, like, I can determine if it's best fit for me and everybody that's around me. So nah, I can't nobody pull no wool over my eyes. I comprehend to the fullest extent. You ain't finna just, you know what I mean, do whatever the hell you want to do with me for a couple dollars. Selling my soul. Is that what they call it? Selling your soul.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's what we call it. That sure is. You right about that.
That time ever come, I know my worth, so I'm just going with the flow, man. Going with the flow.
Yeah, it's definitely a hard question. So.
Plus, I don't really know too much about the what's name. I'm just getting in tune with all that shit. Like
Right.
I'm just getting in tune with all that shit. Like, so I don't really know what really go on. I just know my worth, and if the time ever come, what I'm looking for. But
Uh-huh.
but I'm just trying to perfect my greatness.
I like that. Yeah. I mean, that's real, man. Yeah. The thing about it is, they offer a lot of money up front. Most times you end up owing them. It's like,
Always an advantage.
yeah,
Never payment.
yeah, it's never payment. You never control nothing. Um, and you have to fight to control whatever you've been made, uh, and then you owe 'em. So yeah, it's gotta read.
That only be like on them. The more work you put in, the less it comes like that.
Yeah,
It's about how hungry you is.
exactly.
Your ambition, if you gonna own or not, because you can take that whatever you got the uplift from them and what's
Right.
name, do right by you. But I ain't like me. I'm just thugging though right now.
True in a sense, but there's some deeper knowledge to that.
It is. It is.
But see, I don't know the whole extent to it, so I'm just from my extent, I'm just
Masters and royalties.
yeah.
That's another day.
That's another conversation. That's another conversation.
Yeah, you can get funky.
I'm telling you,
funky.
we're retarded. Shut up.
There,
Yeah.
Tell me when you're done. I want to ask them a personal question.
Yeah. We got about 5 minutes left. So you got a personal question.
It's not a real personal question, but it was just more so it's collaborating off what you asked earlier. But it's basically what makes you different from other rappers in the industry as a whole. Yeah. BT in the building. But basically, what I wanted to ask y'all, all three of y'all, what makes you different from other rapper in the industry as a whole? I would say like the main thing when you talk about independent and mainstream is of course the amount of money and resources people you got behind you. But taking all that out to effect, like if it was just to compare y'all to any other single rapper or to compare the entire group to any other group, what would you say is the difference between y'all? Because as y'all stated earlier, you got a whole different sound. When you hear anybody out of y'all crew, you know it's that P sound as y'all like to describe it. So what makes the P sound different, and how is the P sound better? Why should people want to listen to that more than any other sound?
Because like a lot of people might have the same like similar struggles or some of the same struggles, but we got different stories. And I mean, the music speak for itself. Have you ever heard anything like it?
Nah, cause that I'm back, that trilogy, that I'm about that was all hits, and that's honest to God truth. That's honest to God truth. I used to praise you over that all the time,
So
all
you
the time.
so you know, I mean,
Marco K, and I used to tell him, all you need is that chance, bro.
yeah. So you know, I mean, like the music really speaks for itself. I mean, it's a lot of rappers you hear that you ain't never really heard. Like you ain't heard the sound before. Like you hear Yachty, you hear NBA YoungBoy. I mean, see, you might not like it, but
You know, I'm
It
Well,
sound
we
different.
probably got some of the same similar struggles as us, you know.
yeah, but
Just
it's different
just
stories,
like coming from like
different backgrounds.
our situation and their situation. If somebody else probably was in that situation, they would want to sound like them or something. You know,
Yeah.
we making our own route, our own paths, and you know, so that's what make us different. You know, because you catch somebody from the same areas, some or around the local city that want to sound like the next big hip hop artist or something. We got our own type of everything, make our own ways. That's what make us stand out, for real.
Really, really our story. Like if y'all from our city, y'all know how we coming and shit. So really, it's basically like we just different as far as like basically coming from a smaller city and really putting all our all into it. You know, shit like that. It's about the story though, like where you come from and basically how you move. You know, that's how I look at it. We just different, man. We don't try to follow nobody else's wave or nothing like that. We do our own thing. You know.
Lead to follow. We want to follow the leaders. Lead to follow.
Exactly. Basically.
Speaking of follow, how can the people follow you? You know, if they want to get in contact with you, if they want to find the music, you know, how can they look up with you?
Oh well, you can just Google Young Swagger. It's all my anything I'm streamed on gonna pop up. My Instagram is YUNG. It's all lowercase underscore swagger with three R's. SWAGGERR. My Facebook is Willie Lynch. My Twitter is Young Swagger 16, and my Snapchat is Dropboy Swagger. So on any of them platforms, really just Google Young Swagger, and you're gonna find pretty much whatever it is you need to find.
be mindful. That's YUNG.
Yeah, YUNG.
Yeah, no O,
No O.
no O.
Yeah.
See, mine, you can find me on Instagram under Midnight Madness 16.
In the mic.
I said mine, you can follow me on Instagram under Midnight Madness 16. And it'll tell you everything. It'll lead you to everything you want to know.
Me, I'm really working on my platform, working on my name, getting all that together. Shit. You know.
So yeah, that's where y'all can find us at. If y'all want to tap in more, tune in. Tune in.
Indeed. Okay. But man, you know, I really appreciate y'all, you know, coming in to like, shop with us tonight, you know, and tap in, you know, if it was any like thing you want to put out there in the universe, you know, for the people who gonna like come across this, people who's like watching it live now, people who's gonna be listening back to it, what would that be?
Probably just stay focused. If you got dreams, follow them. You know what I'm saying? keep your circle tight. Don't let a lot of fuck niggas in your circle. They can fuck a lot of shit up. And that's basically really it. Stay focused on what you want to do. Stick to it.
Shit, always stand on that business by any means.
All right, thank
Stay in school, kids.
you. You better.
Stay in school, kids.
Better stay in school. Yeah. What about you, young?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm so damn tired. What the question is?
Final words. Final words.
Where can they find you? Basically.
No, he already gave that plug.
Final words.
Final words.
Final words.
Words of wisdom. What you want to put in the universe?
You already know.
Okay.
I ain't gonna take too long. I'm actually gonna get the same
Okay,
one I
hold on.
gave
Let me
last
change the
time.
camera because you got your ass in the camera.
Hold on. Sit down for the people. VT Johnson in the building. Final words. I do the words of wisdom after. I just want to break from character, so to speak, for a second. We got a lot of people who I had who want to tune in. Now I know Young Swagger said he didn't want to come. He didn't want to give no vocals. Didn't want to do too much. But a lot of our people who on right now who don't know who y'all are, who ain't had a chance. I posted a couple of your songs, some of the ones with a lot of hits. They just want to hear something. Now y'all can do it if y'all want to pass up. If y'all want to send them somewhere, y'all want me to tag some songs or whatnot. But we just got a lot of people who just want to hear y'all. Just want to know a little bit of what to expect. So get on 1, 2 bars, whatever y'all got, anything.
Come fuck with the P, little baby, we the right side. Period. That's it. Period. Point blank. That's it. Come fuck with the P, little baby, we the right side. That's talking shit. Period.
And if y'all did know, I actually tagged in the main post that song "Talking Shit" single by Young Swagger. It's in that. It's in the list. I'm gonna actually post it later. He got one called "Talking Shit," one called "Shit Talking." I call him a little duo. Check him out. Cello. Well, any last words? It don't necessarily got to be a song. Like I said, that was just a request from the people.
He already gave his last words.
I was over there doing business.
I say, man, shout out Philly, man. You know.
Yeah, shout outs. Yeah.
Shout out Philly. Shout out BTA Low. Shout out Beezy. Long live Tree, man. Long live Drop, man. They know how we coming, man. Fuck the ops, man.
Long live them fucking members, man. My homie said, my homie just texted me and said, get a little more cocky. But you know, sauce ain't on me, it's really in me. You know, it's big swagger, poop putts. Big swagger to a lot of people. Yeah, man. Free Herco and Yan, man. Free the Dream Team. Free Drago, man. I can go free Tank. Shout out to my boy Fame. Fameo. Trill Famous. Shout out to all them fucking members, bro. Y'all know how we coming. Y'all know how we give it up. Y'all know this our city. Y'all already know. Like, we ain't gotta talk. We ain't gotta diss. We ain't gotta do none of that. Y'all already know where to find us. Y'all already know how to get up with us on any level. Music, anything.
Come outside.
That's it. Come outside.
Those of y'all didn't know, we talking about 262, Racine,
Yeah,
Wisconsin.
Racine,
262, the biggest little city in the world.
Y'all
Stand up, everybody.
Y'all want to play? Just come outside. You know, that's it. We chilling though. We cool. Everything cool. We be outside. We been outside every day. You know,
They're making it sound sweet. You don't want to go over there unless you got about 15 people with you. Don't just walk
man.
over there.
15,
Don't just walk over
15
there.
people in the militia. You need something with you. The neighbor.
Just do a little Google research or something, man. I saw the BTA.
Shout out Peso too, man.
Oh, yeah, man, my boy Peso. It's a lot. You gonna forget. It's a lot, man.
Yeah.
But you know, they know what's going on, man. Like they really know what's going on, man. You know, you seen Carl Anthony Towns hit that the game winner the other day. The lucky ass shot.
Oh yeah, Carl Anthony Towns.
That's what niggas be on. Lucky, you know. Catch a couple lucky niggas.
I ain't see it. I saw it on YouTube. But...
That's all. But niggas really be knowing. Niggas know, like, you know what time it is. Like, BTA drop boys, man. That's it. That's all. Y'all know. That's all we got to say. Y'all know. We ain't got to talk nothing. Bub, shout out Bub. Bub, they know. We ain't got to talk nothing. They know.
Even though I'm Imposing on the time, my fault, DJ Potential. I wanted to speak earlier because I thought one of the other artists who I used to manage for was actually affiliated with Cash Click, his STG label member, and was affiliated with Upmost, was Trap, Lil Lord. So I also wanted to ask you what other artists, like y'all up and coming, like the next to move front runners who y'all gonna put out there in front of the world. Who are y'all next up and coming artists?
Will Takeoff, Cello, got Took and Low. They, you know, they just made some.
Black Menaces.
Yeah, some L Block Menaces. They all L Block Menaces. You also got, Trap he been around for a minute,
Years.
but Trap ain't never, you know what I'm saying? Trap he ain't put his foot in the door because legal. We got legal issues. Niggas be telling this shit, so they really be scared the whole time. So they gonna tell, but bro got some bro cooking. You know what I mean?
You just put me on that new track.
Yeah.
I heard it last week.
Yeah, bro
It's
cooking.
fire.
You know what I'm saying, bro inspired me in a lot of ways. You know what I'm saying? The streets, music, he inspired me in a lot of ways. He cooking. You know what I'm saying? It's just with greatness, it come patience sometimes. And Beezy, Beezy go ghost for a little minute, but when Beezy drop. So like they can be expecting all that. They can
Been
be
having the biggest numbers in the cities for years.
Yeah.
Biggest numbers in the city for years.
Yeah. Like that's why I be saying like
That's fact.
they know. You know what I'm saying? Music gonna drop, other shit gonna drop, shit just gonna drop. Drop boys. You know?
Anybody interested in seeing Takeoff and anybody interested in seeing Cello, tomorrow I'm gonna take them boys out to Walker's Lounge with Dummy Slick and TH3. Y'all can get a little dose of it. It's gonna be packed Walker's Lounge. I'm gonna get y'all the address later, but just if you stay tuned, we're gonna reach everybody. But y'all gonna get a chance to see them perform.
Hey, tomorrow, man. Tap in, man.
All right, man. Okay, so with that being said, like once again, so hey, I can't express nothing else but gratitude for tonight. I'm I'm definitely filled up, with like just with the water too and tea. but also, man, like these gentlemen, they gave you, the best of what you can expect from the music too. Like they didn't give you too much, but they gave you just enough for you to, go check out what they got. So make sure you do tap in. You heard the plugs. You heard, you heard it all. They left it all on the table here tonight. Uh, be sure to check it out. We're gonna have all that and much more in the episode description of the playback. If you struggle at all in trying to find anything you need, hit me up. We will get you in the direction you need to get, you know, led to. So you won't be a lost lamb in the middle of the desert somewhere, running with your tail cut off. We got you. Okay. So with that being said, I'm DJ Potential. You can follow me on IG at DJ.potential and the radio station, of course, at Transform U Radio. This is WTLB. This broadcast Transform U Radio, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, and like and share with someone you know, someone you don't know. We'll catch you on the next episode. Many blessings, peace, and lots of love. And don't forget to check me out on the Countdown Show. We do that every week as well. The Countdown Show, where I count down all the latest tracks that is sent to me. So if you got something that you want in rotation and you want promo, hit me up, media at transformu.us. That's media at transformu.us. I'll tell you what you need to do in order to do that. So we out of here.